Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. We are going to solve Wordle number 646 for Monday, March 27. We've been just having a string of these fours recently. It would be really nice to try to do a little bit better. We've got a green A, and with the green A, I believe it's crack, okay? I believe it's crack is the one that we want to go with, according to Art's algorithm. Let me just think about it just to be sure. Yeah, it's crack. Holy cow, this is going to be a... forget it. Forget it, guys. Welcome to another 4 at best. Maybe a 5, maybe a 6. Darn it. All right. Well, let's start thinking here. Let's start thinking about what we could be looking at. Man, that crack was pretty useless. All right. What are we going to do here? Ooh, seems like there's going to be a lot of options. A lot of options. Now, the first thing that's going off in my mind is I feel like we're going to be looking at a vowel up front with that A. Most likely. Like, I don't see two consonants working together with that A. Because we did, to be fair, lose a lot of ones that blend, like with the L or the R. But yeah. So that's sort of a reasonable thing. Now, I mean, there are a couple of strange ones, like it could be GA, but I don't see what that would be. Obviously not ghost or anything like that. So, but then WHA. Oh, okay, it's not whack. It's not wharf. That's good. Yeah, so I think we have to look at a vowel. We have to look at a vowel to hook up with that A. And the first one that, would sort of make sense would be an O. I mean, I see foamy. We definitely haven't had foamy. That's not terrible. Oh, it's kind of funny. Robdle, and I do recommend everybody must go to Robdle's channel. He is the best. And, to his credit, his tournaments are awesome. And if there's one thing I have to say that's great about, well, a couple things I have to say that's great about them. First is the community support, rallying behind everybody solving their particular Wordle is amazing. And you can cheat to your heart's content, okay? You can just cheat to your heart's content because he's got every word listed there. And it's impossible to look in advance what the future word is because it's a infinite Wordle version that just quickly spins out a brand new word every time you restart and play the game. So it's a great opportunity for folks who might, just enjoy solving it with as much information at their fingertips that they'd like. Anyways, my point is that he keeps track of the letters that we're missing from this particular month, and we haven't had an F. Man, it would be, how cool would it be to just get it today with foamy? That F would pop up just at the right time. I mean, foamy fits. Foamy does fit. And, honestly, guys, I don't really care if we, I don't want to, lose, obviously. But, if we don't get it, we don't get it, and we'll have some information to work with. But yeah, I mean, and I can't think of a better F word than that one. I mean, that might almost be the only one. So we'll try foamy. So once again, it looks like, yeah, no Fs. Can you believe it? No Fs. So we're definitely not going to get this in a 3. We'll hope to try to get it in a 4 or a 5. But I think that was good. We have an O. Um, we've got an O. And we are one step closer, I hope. It's probably going to begin with an O. I mean, it could end in an O. We'll definitely have to consider that. But let's just put the O up front first. Let's put the O up front first. And figure out what we could do with that. That actually is not looking so good. So let's put it here. Oh, piano. We haven't had piano. I sort of wish I had thought of that first. But we were due for an F, so it wasn't a terrible guess. Piano's looking good. It's not piano. Oh my goodness. So, well, now I got to be careful. I got to be very careful and hope that there's not too many more words that could end in A-N-O. But so far, I think my guesses have been perfectly valid. So obviously I missed a simple word. You know, this is funny. I remember Burnt saying to be forewarned on this date. I think it's the 27th, and he got into an ultra foul mood. And in fact, I think there's even a warning on his video for foul language, which we can look forward to, because it was a word that wasn't even in the Wordle list. So actually, I have to be very careful. Holy cow, guys. If this is a word that's not in the Wordle list and it could be a tough word, we need to be extremely careful. I mean, I don't think I've done anything wrong so far, but I have to be very careful. I mean, I have a nice 90-game streak on the line here. I do not want to blow it. I'm about to go out for a really nice run. It's beautiful out, and it would just make my run miserable if I lose this. I'm already kind of upset that this is obviously going to be at best of 5, but let's not make it any worse, right? Let's not make it any worse. So the question is this the infamous word that is not in the Wordle list? Oh my goodness. Whoa. This is hard. Whoa, guys, what's going on here? What is going on here? All right. This is very strange. All right, I don't think I'm just going to put a letter up front and we're just going to, attack this one letter at a time. Now, I can't imagine it could possibly be Q. Quano? I don't think so. So we'll start with W. And there's nothing that makes sense there. So I don't think W. Now we can try U. I don't see U working. We can try O. I don't see O working. We'll try A. I don't think A works. We'll try D. Duano. Never heard of that. Duano. I don't think that makes sense. Or Duano. D-W-A-N-O. Duano. Oof. I mean, let's put it this way. I mean, I think this is it. I think this has finally been a really interesting Wordle where they've added a new word to the list. But I don't think it's a trap. So if worse comes to worse and I fail to find a word after we go through the rest of the keyboard, I'm just going to throw down a word from the remaining letters so that we can just narrow this down as best we can. But I don't see G. How about, or sorry, D. How about G? Guano? Maybe? Maybe guano, but I've never heard of it. And again, guys, you know, as tempting as it might be to start looking some of these up to see if they're legitimate words, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay. We're just going to play this fair. And if I lose, I lose. Okay. If I lose, I lose. And we'll just restart from zero. So guano, I guess sort of could be a word. I've never heard of it. So I'm not going to enter it yet until we actually find a legitimate word. But this is really interesting. I do think that this is the infamous Wordle that Burnt was talking about. Okay, so guano doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense in the sense that you can say it and it could be a word, but I'm not going to go with that yet. Let's try H. Juano is the only thing that I think that could fit there. That looks a little weird. J. Juano. Juano. That's the only thing I can think of there. That doesn't look like a legitimate word. Z. Zuano. I don't think so. X. Now, come on. It can't begin with X. V. Vuano. B. Buono. And N. N. Come on, it's got to be N. Nuano. Guys, what's going on here? What? This is crazy. What's going on? I mean, slate, crack, foamy. I thought for sure it would be piano. I know we haven't had that. What's going on here? What the heck is this word? All right, let's just study the grid. Make sure I'm not making any silly mistakes here. I have to admit this is sort of nerve-wracking because, I mean, if it's a UANO word, then there's quite a few that could fit that, like guano, juano, buono, vuano. And so I could get trapped on this. This is insane. I thought for sure it would be piano. Let's take a quick drink of water. And try to get ourselves together here. All right. Oh, my goodness. I mean, we literally have, oh my goodness, unless one of these suckers is being repeated. I mean, we've used all of these vowels. We just have the U left. I mean, who's to say that we really need the U, though? So, oh my goodness. All right. Now, could it begin with some consonant pair that I'm overlooking? Gano? I don't think so. Whoa, I'm actually kind of regretting that I was sticking in hard mode this whole time because all those A's, are kind of useless. Oh man, I could have gotten rid of some more vowels. Ah, this is so frustrating. I mean, this is really crazy. Unless I'm missing something, I do believe that this is just a brand new word. I mean, this is insane. I don't know what to say except that this is going to take some time. I'm not going to rush through it. I only have two guesses left, and I have to be extremely careful. And I have a pretty good vocabulary too. So I don't see any unusual words popping out. And if they are unusual, they're so unusual that I've never even heard of them. They're like those words where I say, oh, in Squirtle, like, they're going off the deep end. Well, we're going off the deep end today, guys, unless I'm completely overlooking this. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm going to go, I guess, one more time, just letter by letter, um, and see what we got here. Sorry, just checking what the heck I did there. Okay. So Q. Okay. Hope this comes out okay. There's a weird screenshot thing popping up on my thing here. I don't know what's going on. All right, Q. Oh, what the heck? That's weird. Keeps making screenshots for some reason. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, Q. I mean, it can only be QU. Quano? Quano? I mean, I've never heard of Quano. I just don't think that's correct. Now, W, H, W, U, Wano, W. No, it's not W, O there. Um, oh my God, we're already 17 minutes into this thing. What the heck? I'm going to be so embarrassed if it's just an everyday word that I missed. But what is going on here? Um, Wuano does not make sense. And it's not even April Fool's, guys. I mean, come on. Save something funny for April Fool's, but I'm starting to get a little concerned here, a little upset. So, yeah, I just don't see the W working. That would be a little strange. Okay, let's try U again. Udano, Ugano, Uhano, Ujano, Uzano, Uvano, Ubano, Ubano. I don't know. Unano. I don't think so. O. Owano, Odano, Ogano, Ohano, Ojano, Ozano, Oxano, Ovano, Obano, Obano, Onano. No, come on. This is insane. A. Awano, Adano, Agano, Ahano, Ajano, Azano, Axano, Avano, Abano, Anano. I don't think so. I've never heard of any of these things that I'm saying. It just sounds silly. D. Dueno? No. I mean, that just looks ridiculous. Duano? DH? Dono? Jono? That just doesn't make any sense. Let's go to G. Guano? No. Guano? Gano? Gano? And the others can't make it, just don't make any sense. Let's go to H. Juano? Juano? Um, J. I mean, this is interesting, I suppose. Juano, but it just seems kind of ridiculous. Juano. Um, Zuano. Nah, that just seems kind of weird. X. Ixuano? I don't think so. V. Vuano. B. Buono. Buono. It's almost bueno. Boano. Bano. Bano. And then N. Let's try N. Nuano. 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 Oh my God, guys, what the hell is going on here? So basically, I cannot come up with, I mean, there's a couple weird words with this UA in it. All right, so here's what we got to do. This is insane. I mean, I've never encountered anything like this before. This is absolutely insane. So I mean, I've gone through this twice, maybe even 3 times. We're at 21 minutes, okay? I mean, I'm probably going to lose this, but I think what we have to do now is we've got to get some of these letters taken care of, as many as we can. Oh, I see a good one. Now, dough actually would be really good. It's unfortunate about it's just a slightly unfortunate that we don't get better information on the O, but I doubt that there would be an O anyway. It tests if there's a U, and then if that U is in, I mean, it's not going to tell me what place it's in. But then at least we know there's the U, and we might be able to figure it out on our final guess. And it does get rid of 4 more letters. I'm going to be down to the wire. And then if it's the U, I'll have to guess on whether it's maybe buono or juano. So I think dough is a pretty good guess. I mean, it's the only word I can think of to make out of the remaining letters. I mean, we could do bow. I don't know if there's a huge difference because duano could be the word. I have no idea. This is crazy, guys. I'm about to pull my hair out. Okay, this is crazy. I just don't know what to do. I mean, I can't make this video go forever. I mean, we could do. Let's see here. There's also wound. But I think dough is a good guess. So let's try dough. All right. Holy cow, this is bizarre. So guano, it's either, okay, so here's the deal. It's either Ugano, or guano. Guano? You gotta be, all right. Here we go. Are you ready, guys? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Guano? Are you kidding me? Holy cow. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm actually thrilled to have survived this one. Holy shit. All right. We're going to look this sucker up. Man, this is going to cause mayhem. I can see Reddit just going nuts tomorrow. Guano. Guano. Are you kidding me? What the hell does guano mean? It's the excrement of seabirds and bats used as fertilizer. Are you shitting me? Here, guys, we'll just open this up. We'll just open this up. Here I am. I'm still here. It's the excrement of seabirds and bats used as fertilizer.
Guano.
Guano! Are you shitting me? Oh my God. I never heard of it. I never heard of it. Is it an English word? I'm just curious where it even came from. Yeah, Spanish. Spanish. From Quechua, Wanu, fertilizer, or dung. Well, there you go, guys. Obviously, a pretty shitty Wordle, if you ask me. I don't know what to say. I really don't. This is actually, uh, let's see here. I mean, I guess what we can say is that this has opened up a new era in Wordle. Okay, this has opened up a new era in Wordle, and it looks like I don't know if this is just a one rogue episode or is this things more things to come, but it looks like we have added new words to the database. All right, this has changed everything. I'm kind of curious. I guess we might as well just see what score. This completely screws everything up, guys. I mean, like my algorithm and everything it just goes through the window. So I guess for the fun of it, we'll see what Squano would say. So guano and Jiminy Christmas. Sorry, let me get Wordle out and let's get Squirtle here. I mean, I've got pretty good vocabulary, but I guess we just don't teach kids about bird excrement. All right, so here we go. So slate. Oh my goodness. So it wants crank. I do crack. Oh, did I? Oh, and then I did foamy. So I think it's gonna beat me by one, which is kind of funny. Then, oh, this is weird. It wants to, yeah, then piano. Oh my goodness. And then guano. But what did I do after piano? I did dough. I did dough to be safe. Because whoops, I didn't mean cough. We'll just do this one more time. This is interesting. So slate, crack, foamy, because hey, I thought maybe we would have the F today. Let's see. After foamy, we did piano, and then I did dough, and then finally guano. Oh my goodness. So after foamy, it was piano, guano, negeo, igapo, diazo, pajo, and obang. I just don't know why she didn't put piano. I mean, that is really crazy. We have not had piano yet, guys. I thought for sure we had that in 4. I thought for sure we had that in 4. Well, there you have it, guys. A completely fucked up version of Wordle today. I don't know what this means for the future. I really don't. It's interesting to say the least, but I don't know what to say. And now I know why our good friend Burnt went ballistic on this Wordle. I hope he didn't fail, the poor little guy. But I came ever so close. I mean, guys, just look at this. I mean, I came ever so close to failing this damn thing. And I even had to, oh my goodness, I really feel sorry for the folks that really do stay true to hard mode. I mean, I was doing my best, guys, but there's no way I was going to risk it. Now, it's possible that guano was the only thing after piano. Let's just double check that if I could have stayed to hard mode. Yeah, after piano, there is only guano. It's saying that that's the only guess. So that's kind of interesting. So I guess maybe they thought of a word that would give people trouble because nobody would have heard of it, but makes it such that you're not going to necessarily lose as long as you just kind of grind it out the way I did, guys. For holy shit, we're looking at almost 30 minutes. Can you believe it? Oh, what a crazy Wordle. Well, there you have it, guys. So for those of you who do know the word list, I guess we can jettison that and start thinking about all these crazy extra words. And I will now say to myself, I feel great because I know that guano is bird poop. God darn it. What the heck is going on here, guys? Well, I hope you guys did well. There's no way anybody is going to get this in 2 or 3, all right? Anybody who did this in 2 or 3, I hate to say it, but you definitely would have had to have looked up the word in advance, okay? So be honest, guys. Play fair, and we're going to finish this tournament off. We're going to finish it in style like I did today with a crappy 6. And let's just have fun moving forward because now we have no idea what's in store. All right, guys. Well, with that in mind, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow with yet another version of Wordle with Art.